Yo, this is a review for official Sizzle, and he's a Diamond 1 in Solo Standard. So, to note, it being Solo Standard might create a bit of skill gap. Keep in mind, it is a queue that is not played a whole lot, so there might be people in your team or on the opponent's team that are like slightly higher ranked or lower ranked for that matter. Um, so it helps being more speedy at the start. So you're going for boost. The thing you do then, you're kind of supposed to flip here already, so you can at least build up a little bit of momentum. If you would have done that, you would have been here a little bit faster. Not to mention, right now you're air rolling as if you're going to shoot on net. But there is definitely an opponent that's going to 50 this. So, judging by this, the opponent's going to out 50 you because you're not playing on the 50, but you're playing on the shot. Except he misses and you damn him, of course, but you know, if you did hit it, then you would have been out 50'd. Um, Even though it's a pretty decent, it's an alright shot. Um, I would have taken my time a bit here. But he had no boost and I guess a little bit of a harder angle for a Diamond 1. But yeah, and I guess if you flipped, you would have hit it over the net. So would have at least waited a little bit, but at least you had a decent shot on goal. It's fine to turn here, but if you are going to turn here, make sure to power slide. Power sliding when turning makes you just that much faster, and you see how large of a turning radius the Octane has. Okay, so your two teammates kind of bump each other on the wall. This is fine to take a little bit of distance. Just wait it out a bit. So you're waiting it out pretty well. But once an opponent does this touch, you can already contest this ball, and if you look, you can see kind of which angles you need to cover. So if you would flip, if you would boost now into the ball, and then flip to this angle, your teammate's most likely to save this angle, and this is something that you have to realize in a threes game. There's almost always a teammate behind you covering other angles, and this angle is your angle, like this. So if you go into the ball, you can even pre-flip a bit to the right, but as long as you go into the ball, you're making your teammate's life a lot easier. Because now you wait it out to a bit, and the only angle he can shoot is to the right. So you not contesting here is a big error. Should definitely go into the ball here, because if that went on goal, that would have been a goal, and you end up scoring. So that's good. But yeah, definitely make sure to cover angles when defending, and it's a threes game, so you are like allowed. You are allowed to overextend. I mean, it's not overextending. You are allowed to contest for balls that might seem questionable to you, but there's always another teammate, so you're kind of like excused. So cutting inside here is good. Going for this ball is fine, except when they have a touch like this. Do you see how big? Do you see how big of a touch that is? What you could have done is not hit it, and most likely the ball would have went a little bit towards your goal. Your teammate could have had a banger, but he didn't. I mean, so you didn't realize that was a thing, and now you gave away possession. So if the enemy has like a really weak shot, you can give your teammate. Yeah, if the enemy has a weak shot, you can give your teammate some space to shoot the ball. Because now you're giving away possession, and giving away possession is a bit it's a bit yikes. Also, make sure not to use boost too much for no reason. You just used 30 boost, and nothing really changed. Gonna 50 this. That's alright. I would take that boost. I don't know if that's if that's like an actual boost or if it's bugged, but yeah, I would take this boost. I would tap my boost one time, take that boost, cause 90% of the time enemy team is gonna rotate backwards and take that boost. I didn't even see what happened there. How did they score? That's fine. Nothing you could have done about that. You contested and were rotating back. That's fine. That's not your fault at all. When kicking off, make sure to flip into the ball. It's very good for kickoffs. Flip around 16 boost, 15 boost, 20 boost, and then flip, and then you would land here, and then you could flip again. So it's good to know for in the future. You need to trust yourself here a bit more. When you see a ball go like this, bang, I would jump. I would already be up in the air by now, because you're gonna have to eventually start trusting yourself to hit these balls mid-air. And now you all kind of wait too long and you double commit and they hit it over you. Make sure not to be in car cam too long. I would line up my car on the boost, flip. I would line up my nose to the boost, then switch to ball cam again, because you've got no idea what's going on now. Be careful with your boost. That's fine. Yeah, I think. I mean, you had to do it because your teammate missed and he was not going to hit it again. So this is more like an aerial control thing, because if you had a better hit on this, but this is like not. So that's the annoying part. Is I can tell you to get a better hit on this and then 50 it on the wall, but I don't think it's realistic for a Diamond 1 player to possess all this like aerial skill or car control. So what I'm trying to say is, if you would have hit it with your car straight up and you would have hit it around here, so more the underside of the ball, your car maintains to be very stable mid-air. So if you hit it to the wall, you could have had a second touch on it to avoid any awkward stuff, but it happened, and enemy shoots, scores. Good stuff. Oh, you should be really careful with your boost management here. So, enemy has possession, right? All you need to do is flip twice. Flip twice, use 3 boost, and you're going supersonic and you don't need to boost anymore. Except you've got 80 boost now, and now you're on your field and you've got 30 boost. It's such a waste of boost. There's no need for you to rotate backwards that fast, and yeah, make sure to flip twice, boost a little bit, you're going supersonic. And when you go supersonic, there's no need to boost anymore. Nice try. I see what you were going for at least. That's yours. Ah, I guess you tried to clear to the wall, which is fine. Yeah, so you kind of had a wrong hit on the ball, and oh, okay, nice touch. It's good. In a situation like that, always try to sabotage your opponents. Maybe a demo or a bump, which you were doing fine. At the end, you were even kind of zoning the enemy out from taking a boost. Um, I'd say this is your ball, honestly. Kind of teammate that goes for the ball for no reason. Lucky they didn't score, but I would not say that's your fault. You're being kind of far away from where the action is happening. No real reason to cherry pick in a Diamond 1 game. Yeah, so this is a little tip for ranks like Diamond. We hit a ball like this, they tend to be generally surprised by the bounce and misjudge it. Could definitely take your time a bit more to line up a better shot. Careful with your boost. Well, it's a fine hit. If you, hitting it like that is fine if you're like with friends and someone and you do call it middle center. But in a solo queue game, which you are solo queued, because it's a solo standard game. People like the Artemius guy on the left, they're gonna go for that. So you kind of messed up your teammate's positioning. I cannot blame you here. Your teammate took a long time to shoot that ball. That's fine. Take boost. So I'll show you some rotation. Teammate there took boost, you took here. See, what you do is, instead of going for the ball now, you are gonna follow him. This guy is gonna go there now, and you're gonna be behind him. But that's general rotation, okay? So it's fine to you to turn here now because he's taking a long time and he's far back. But if the ball were to be around here, you had to rotate behind him and he would push forward. But that's just a general rotation tip. It's double commit, but it's fine. Take boost. Hit this. So remember not to boost too much. Using way too much boost again, that's your teammates. Remember, there's always someone in this corner because it's a threes game. So you going for this ball is very risky. What is happening? I'm circling, getting my controls back. Player view. Okay. But yeah, remember, there's always going to be someone in that corner if you're rotating backwards. Like that at least. So there's always going to be someone who's going to contest that ball, and you're like cutting from the midfield into the backside. And do you remember when the roles were reversed, where your teammate went for it for no reason? You kind of did the same this time, and that's just a very unfortunate hit. yeah, you hit it really unfortunately on the backboard, bounced off, fell mid, hit crossbar and shot it on goal. It sucks, but it's gonna bounce straight down. That's fine. Try to aim stuff more around here. When you hit stuff around here, ball's gonna go in eventually. If you're gonna shoot at this spot a handful of times, it'll go in eventually. Okay. Take your time here. I'll just go back now. It was fine. What? Okay. Yeah, I guess. Remember to take your time a bit when shooting balls. I know it doesn't really matter anymore because there's like a few seconds left on the clock, but just in general, when you got time and space, make sure to use it. No enemies nearby to pressure you on it. Might as well take your time a bit. No need to be all speedy for no reason. So yeah, I hope it helps. Best of luck. And if I had to summarize it, it would be like shoot balls on backboard, try to boost less for no reason, flip more when rotating backwards, keep ball cam on as much as possible. In general, just like shooting can always be better, you know, but that just takes time, and eventually that's a skill you will develop. Alright, good luck.